our South Bay Unscripted, and we are going to do an improvised comedy show for you guys tonight. If you don't know what improv is, it means we're going to make everything up on the spot. We don't have any scripts, we don't have any plans, we don't have any rules. We're just going to hear suggestions from you, and we're going to come out and do funny scenes. Sound good? Yeah! All right. So, as I said, it's going to be based on your suggestions. So, I want to get a little practice on suggestions, okay? So, at the count of 3, I want you to yell out your favorite color. All right? 1, 2, 3. I heard scream off. All right. So let's do another one. All right, I'm thinking, let's go favorite childhood toy, okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3. I heard Easy Bake Oven. I have to say, I love my Easy Bake Oven. I made some. All right, so I think you guys got the suggestion thing down. So we're going to roll into our first form, which we call objection. This one's really easy and a lot of fun. So I'm going to get a non-confrontational, did I say that right?
You did.
Okay. Non-confrontational topic that these guys are going to argue. You know, something like specialty stores versus superstores, or Coke versus Pepsi, you know, something innocuous. And then somebody from the back line is going to walk out and start arguing for or against. And at any point, somebody from the back line is going to raise up their hand and say, I object. They're going to tell me why they're objecting. And then I'm either going to sustain the objection, they're going to come out and start arguing from that point, or I'm going to say overruled, and the person that was talking is going to continue talking until somebody else objects. And we're going to see where we land on this topic, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So here's your chance. I need that suggestion. What's a good non-confrontational topic?
All
right, I heard a ton of things, but the one that I heard first was baked beans. So are you for or against baked beans? You guys ready to argue that? All right, so let's hear it. Baked beans.
So I'm originally from Boston. So most people, thanks. This is starting out really well. So most people think I like baked beans. I hate baked beans. What's good about them? They're slimy. They kind of taste like tomato soup. They're all runny. They always get cold in one
Objection. I'm still thinking about the fact that he's from Boston.
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
Why does everyone from Boston say they're from Boston? Like, I'm not from Boston, and I don't go, hey, I'm from Canada. I'm like, who cares? But no, Boston people are like, oh, talk about the subject.
Objection. He always finds a way to put in that he's from Canada.
Oh, that is true. Let's hear more about that.
So I think Steve just brought that up, the whole Boston thing, because he's actually from Canada, and he just loves to tell everybody that, but acts like it's nonchalant, you know, just puts it right in there. But, you know, all of us in the group, we're kind of tired of hearing about it. You know,
Objection. I'm mad because I don't know what nonchalant means.
Everybody else knows it.
Yeah.
So see, we're tired of hearing him talking. You know, and our coach is actually from Canada, so they seem to bond about this, and we just all stand back and roll our
Objection.
eyes.
I actually am very interested in Canadian things, and I'd love to hear about it.
Well, we'd love to hear you talk about Canadian things.
Didn't think you'd actually take that. But I love Canada. I mean, come on. It's cold. It's skiing. There's Eskimos out there.
Objection! Hello, Eskimos! Offensive! They are not from Canada. Yes, let's hear more about where Eskimos are from.
Thank you. Eskimos, much like dragons, don't even exist, okay? Completely imaginary.
Objection. I see dragons on TV.
Now, overruled.
Thank you very much. Back to my point, Eskimos, dragons, and
Objection!
There are Eskimos, because I've seen them on ice cream bars.
Oh! Let's hear more about
Well, not the actual Eskimos, but we all know Eskimo pies, right? Eskimo bars. It's the ice cream that's dipped in chocolate. What's not to like about an Eskimo pie? I mean, I'm sorry, there's a cute little guy with a little
Objection.
hood.
Why is it that whenever we talk about things that are bad for you, it's not like we all know about this?
That's a very good point. Let's hear some more, Steve.
Like when people are like, you know what's good for you? Carrots. We all know about that. You've never heard anyone say that. But this guy, like anything that's bad for you, like sweet tarts. Let me tell you about sugar going down your throat slowly and how that somehow makes us all feel
Objection,
better.
this is just Canadian propaganda.
That is a very good point. Let's hear more about that.
The Canadians, they're just trying to infuse us with like sugar's bad. Oh yeah, I don't know, you're gonna die early. Oh yeah, next thing you're gonna be like, you shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't drink. It's like, come on, Canada.
Objection. This is exactly why Canada's going to invade America. Just how Eskimo predicted.
Overruled. Canada's not even
Well, I didn't have anything else. No, but it's like that's probably Canada. You know, they always want. They think they're better. This is the thing.
Objection. We don't think we know.
Oh, okay. Let's hear more about that.
Hey, sorry. You know, it's one of those things where when you just know you're better, you don't have to say anything, and you just have that look like.
Objection!
Yes, Rick.
Can we move on from the city of Canada?
I want to hear that objection.
Canada is not a city.
That is true.
Please excuse my fellow players who don't know their geography. We're getting a little riled up here. But just go with us, okay? Cities, states, countries, it's all the same. We should just
Objection! She didn't say province.
Nobody knows what a province is.
Basically, the point is we should just all live together and just love each other.
Objection! That's called a commune, and communes never get along.
Oh, let's hear more about that.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. Communes are a really, really bad idea. We go into things like menage a trois and assume everyone's gonna be happy and that all relationships work out. I'm sorry, there's this thing called jealousy. And that never pans out. And that's the premise of a commune.
Objection!
Let's hear it, Sean.
What does this have to do with Boston and baked beans? After
That's very good.
All right. We're gonna move on to our first set of the night after our little warm-up there. This set is called Meanwhile. So if you've been to our shows before, you've probably seen us play it a couple times. Basically what we're gonna do is get a location from one of you, and we're gonna start a scene there. And then, once we get a little bored of that scene, someone is gonna come out and say, meanwhile, at another location. And we're just gonna get to see these new scenes and have people take us to these new places. Nothing's really gonna be connected, it's just going here, going there, a lot of different places. Again, we're all going somewhere magical together. However, if we need a little help from you guys along the way, we might ask for some suggestions in the middle of the set. So just be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
All right, so let's get started. Can I get a suggestion of a location?
Yeah,
Kenya? Kenya? All right, okay. Meanwhile, in Kenya.
Let's go to Kenya. This would be great. We're lost, Frank.
Joe, it doesn't really matter. It's the time we spend together.
We're finish.
I'm gonna say we're friends, but clearly that little things like getting lost and going hungry get in the way of a relationship.
It's 115 degrees.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be 120. Positive thinking. Look, friends.
Friends. Those are jackals.
Oh, I've never seen a jackal.
Actually, you know what? I have this bologna sandwich. It's been sitting here for 3 days. How about I just put it in a pot here?
I almost made a new friend.
So nice, Frank. I'm never coming back. Where are we going next? Antarctica.
If we survive. See, you're looking optimistic.
Looking optimistic.
Meanwhile, at a 7-Eleven in the South Bronx,
You can't just touch that. You touch it, you pay for it.
I'm gonna do more than just touch it. I'm actually gonna eat it right in front of you, a little smug
Not
face.
until you pay for it. Can't you see the rules?
Look, I come here every day, I pay for it every day. The one day I forget my wallet at home, you think you can throw me a...
Yeah, that Snickers bar is gonna stay there until you have some cash.
Ah, come on, Mr. Robertson, I live in the neighborhood, you know who I am.
I do, and I've been watching you since you were yay high. I don't trust you.
Trust.
No, you. Norman, I know your parents.
Oh, yeah. My parents, if you knew them, would support this.
Put the Tootsie Roll down!
Meanwhile, the day after a bachelor party that went horribly wrong.
You look like you need a chair.
yeah, I do.
That's too bad.
So Cynthia, that's not the worst news of what happened last night. So
Oh, I'm sure it isn't.
yeah, you know, I was trying to celebrate my last day of bachelorhood before we get married, and well,
Yeah, I know what a bachelor party is, okay? Spill it.
I actually got married last night.
Honey! Who's this trollop?
Remember, I told you to behave, okay? You know what happens, honey, when I have too many gin and tonics.
I don't think you get to call me honey anymore. I don't think this is happening. This is your new honey, apparently.
Wait. Please, I'm trying. Oh, this is the...
Yeah, I'm her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, celebrating a promotion at the scariest place in the world, such as
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Well, I'm congratulating you!
Oh my God. Why would you do that to me? It's my first day as the general manager.
Yeah, we gotta take it by the, the ears, so to speak.
I don't know if I can do this job.
Sure you can, Charlie.
Everywhere around me, there's danger lurking, like the filthy kids with germs on their hands.
And parents, too.
Oh.
You've been here for 42 years. We've moved you up from popcorn vendor.
Popcorn vendor to general manager. That's the biggest promotion that anyone's ever seen in Disney.
You were the Snoopy the dwarf. Which dwarf were you? Sleepy? Dopey? You were a dwarf for a few years. You were really good.
I'm terrified now is what I am.
You can do this. Just think of our mantra. What did Walt always want us? What did Walt always say?
Father Walt would want us to say it together right now.
Oh, no, he
So
wouldn't.
let's go. On the count of three, let's say
Oh.
it together. 1, 2, 3.
Meanwhile, on the wing of a 747 parked at LAX.
I think I see the problem.
Got good eyes.
Yep. You see, we get a bird. There is a large bird on this here wing.
Is it gonna help it fly better?
You know, I'm thinking it might. I mean, if we put little electrodes in this, it starts clapping those wings.
That's what Spirit Airlines loves about us.
And then get this. They start flapping their wings, let's jet fuel.
Man, I can't believe you didn't graduate from high school.
Animal control here. Hello, boys.
Hey there, yeah. Everything's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I know. Got a dead bird here.
no, it is just sleeping, ma'am.
You get gloves?
Gentlemen, this is a highly a very sick bird, very toxic. Do not touch it. Do not breathe the air around the bird.
It looks like it's from Boston.
It probably is. Most of the most toxic birds come from that area. They eat the beans, they get the disgusting.
Meanwhile, at the funeral of Prince.
I hate your music. Is this not the right place to do this? I thought we were supposed to say what we're feeling.
Oh my God, what I'm feeling right now, it's not just doves that are crying. It's the fans of Prince seeing you spit on his body.
Prince had a lot of fans.
I'm the biggest fan alive.
But I don't care about your opinion.
Why?
Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to do this thing called. I don't know the rest of
Why? See?
Meanwhile, at Grandma's house on Thanksgiving.
I cannot eat another thing.
John, I've never seen anything like that. We're working this Thanksgiving. We're not part of the family. You ate half the turkey before other people even got a
I had no breakfast. What do you expect me to do? I can't work on an empty stomach.
They pay for us to cater this.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, you too. I'm so happy you're here. This is my last Thanksgiving on Earth.
oh, Grandma, we're so glad to come. Grandma, here, have a seat.
I can't wait to see the spread of food that you have.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be great, man.
Even though Grandma Akamoto, even though we don't look Asian, we are.
Meanwhile, at the most awkward blind date location you can think of, such as
Wanderlust Airport.
what was that?
Wanderlust?
Wanderlust.
I don't know where I am.
That certainly makes the two of us. I mean, I asked all my friends, where should I take a girl I've never met before? They all said, Wanderlust.
Yeah, and I asked all my girlfriends, and I said, he asked if I could go to Wanderlust, and they were like, oh, that's so great. He's gonna be a great guy. Just go there. And I said, okay.
I'm sorry I'm late for the throuple. I went to the airport first. I thought we were meeting there, and then I realized it was Wanderlust, of course.
Oh.
So, which one of you is Sam?
No, she is.
I'm Samantha. That's Sam. You will.
And you will. So actually, neither of us are Sam.
You're both gonna get some, okay? I'm just trying to figure out which one gets me first.
You know, we could really. I'm thirsty. We could.
I know you're thirsty. I've seen how you looked at me.
Can't we start with some drinks, appetizers? They have food.
I would be
there, right?
happy to go get them. I mean, I'll go.
If you leave me.
Guys, save the passion for when we go to, you know.
Meanwhile, in the aisle that you dread going into the supermarket the most, which is?
The cheese aisle.
The cheese aisle.
Sir, you've been sniffing cheese for about 85 minutes. Put the breed down. You know, we have
It
standards.
was actually Munster, but who's?
Are you trying to tell me I don't know my cheeses?
Sorry.
Hard, soft,
Hey,
whatever.
hey. Stop right there. There are lines you don't cross. We don't talk about texture of cheeses here, please.
Why are you as a customer trying to tell me what we do and don't do at Whole Foods? Look, you can steal from us all day long with the self-checkout line, but how dare you come here, sniff our cheese, and then tell me what our rules are?
Okay. I'm sensing some hostility
You
here.
got a lot of hand motions going on.
Yeah, I do, because I'm just, you know what? I don't want any trouble.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't.
Hey, did I hear something about trouble? Mall security?
That's right. This is Whole Foods in a mall. We're that big.
I was all the way down at the Bed Bath & Beyond's. I heard there was trouble, and I came running.
That's silly.
Yep, no problem. That's what I'm here for.
Are you spinning a baton?
Of course I'm spinning a
How
baton.
dare you back in the 1920s? What? How dare you this?
Huh? You sniff cheese?
Oh, you've been sniffing
You
cheese?
talk house rules and then you make fun of his spinning.
Meanwhile, at the bus stop in the pouring rain.
The bus is running late.
Why are you so close to me?
You're the one with the umbrella.
Who are you?
I'm Steven. I thought this was a community umbrella.
Could you just lean it a little bit more this way?
You know, maybe if we just all try to get a little closer together.
You know what? I'm a little taller than you. I'll just grab it.
Meanwhile, the place that you go when you're looking for solace, such as
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin.
Hi, can I get 2 scoops of mint chocolate chip?
I'm sorry, did you get a number?
I've got number 42 right here.
We're not on that number yet, sir.
42.
How about I've got 37.
Nope. Nope.
93? And you're not even on 47? There's nobody in here.
We have a lot of online orders, DoorDash.
Grubhub right here. I get your ice cream cake.
Oh, yes, of course.
This is great. Thanks for being so fast.
Hey,
You're welcome.
hey, I will give you $500 for that ice cream cake.
I make $500 in a month. Here you go.
See ya.
Now can you help us?
I'm about to go on my break.
You're not even on your
Well,
break? You're
I have to test the flavors.
Who are you serving right now? There's no one here.
Right.
It's kind of a judgment coming on right now. Right? It
I just
doesn't.
want some ice cream.
Can we think about a happy place?
I'm sorry, you're a teenager talking to a well over 40-year-old woman.
Hey! Meanwhile, we're moving on to another game. So, my name is Sean, and I'm going to take you guys to the next section of the show. Are you guys having a good time? Yeah. Having a good time? Yeah. Having a good time, right? Here we go. So we are going to try something a little bit different, a little bit new. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go to another form, a long form game that we like to call Armando. This is when you go, ooh. I like that a lot. So, in this game, what's going to happen is we're going to get a suggestion from you guys, and at a certain point, somebody from the back line is going to come out and do a monologue for about a minute or 2 minutes. When they're done with the monologue, they're going to go to the back line again, and then people will come out and start a scene. They're not going to reenact the monologue. They're going to take pieces from it, premises from it. And what's going to happen, we'll do like 2 to 4 scenes. Then we're going to get another monologue going, inspired by what we've been doing. Do some more scenes. We might do another monologue. We're going to see how we feel. So as a way to kind of get this thing rolling, I need a suggestion from you guys. What would be the suggestion? What was the best childhood vacation location you went to?
Branson, Missouri.
Mexico.
Hawaii.
Where in Branson, Missouri? What do you do?
Oh man, that's like Vegas for a child. Go-karts, mini golf, paintball.
I'm gonna go with Vegas for a child, okay? And if there are any children here, we don't condone Vegas and children, by the way. I'm just saying that. So great, thank you so much. Thanks everybody, you guys are so great for suggestions tonight. We really appreciate it. So we're gonna be doing the Armando. The suggestion is Vegas for a child, Branson, Missouri. Let's get some recruitment!
Vegas for a child reminds me that my family, we would go to Vegas when I was younger, too young to gamble, and my brother was a little too young, but he looked older. And so my parents, who apparently are gamblers, they would stay at the Excalibur, and they're like, here's like $20. And $20 for me, $20 for my brother, and you guys go downstairs to the little carnival where they have like someone guessing weights and all this stuff and have fun with all the carnival games, and then we're gonna go have fun and we'll see you back. I'm like, okay, and then my brother, who looked old enough to gamble, I was like, you know what? I can pass. So give me your money, and I'm gonna go make money, and then I'll come back and you have that much more to do at the carnival. I'm like, this is brilliant. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my, we found it. We broke the system. We're like, we're gonna do this. So I'm like, here you go. And then he goes, and I'm just waiting. I have nothing to do. I'm just looking at carnival games, watching this guy guess people's weight, called a woman a buffet woman. It was, long story on that one. And then 2 hours comes by, and he comes back and goes, we were doing great. And then we got unlucky. Sorry. And I just looked at him, I'm like, you're such a loser, but no, I'm the loser, because I'm somehow gambling through you badly. And that's how pretty much 3 straight trips to Vegas went for me. I never learned my lesson.
Mrs. Robertson, we're so grateful that you came to our cosmetic surgery center.
Well, I'm very excited.
Your surgery team was doing so great.
Why did you say that in the past tense?
And then they looked at your file, and they said, we just can't help her out. Sorry. It's just that you're so beautiful. There's nothing they said.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I thought you were telling me I was ugly.
No, I would never do that, Mrs.
I was
Johnson.
about to pull a gun out of my purse. Oh, God.
No, what I'm saying is you're just gorgeous.
Oh, my God. Well, just tell your whole team that, oh, Oh my gosh, I mean, you guys have just made my day.
Thank goodness there's no lawsuit involved. This is how gorgeous you are. My team actually looked at your photos and said, is she a model? Is she an actress? Is she the Britney Spears of
Oh my
tomorrow?
god! I'm just gonna pay you guys more money than I was going to for the surgery because, you know, my therapist was telling me that, you know, just hearing that I'm beautiful is gonna do so much more for me than actually being beautiful. So, I mean, that you random people think that, I mean, I feel amazing.
Mrs. Robertson, what's even more amazing is all these other people who were in line to get surgery. They took one look at your photos and they said, we don't even want to bother getting surgery because we'll never be as beautiful as this
Okay,
person.
what is going on?
Well, got it? Give me the money. Is that it all? Come on. Yeah. Oh. She'll let you keep that one, but anyway, all right. So we almost have enough to buy Mom that special birthday present, all right?
Okay.
So you just need to get out a little bit more money before I can get her that bracelet.
Oh, wait a second. What about your contribution? I mean,
Oh,
I just gave you like all of my money. Even stuff I was saving.
Yeah, and I've been doing all the leg work.
Leg work.
I went to Kohl's. I looked at the jewelry counter. Okay. I picked out a real nice bracelet.
Okay. Okay.
So,
All right. And
so we're about $15 short.
$15.
Come on, isn't Mom worth it? She's your mom too.
Okay. All right. Wait a second. You know, instead of just sitting around going around looking for money, we take all the money that I just gave you, put it together, and you know, we can make money off of the money, and then the bracelet will be easy to buy, right?
I don't like that idea. That involves some kind of work where I'm concerned?
So what you're telling me here is I've got to do everything to get all of the money to buy this bracelet that you conveniently saw at Kohl's?
Yeah.
Dr. Sun, thanks for seeing me on such short notice. Your therapy sessions have been amazing. It's great when you just don't respond. It's like, well, you know, I'm paying you $2.40 an hour. It's just not really an hour. It's like 50 minutes. But so
Dad, best news. She said yes. I'm getting married. Your boy's all grown up. And she's pregnant. We're gonna carry on the family lineage.
sorry, I'll get your test results. You have terminal cancer. You have about 3.5 hours to live. All right.
I know 2 hours ago you got some really bad news, but what do you think? You're right. I shouldn't marry her. Really? The reverse psychology didn't work?
You won the lottery. You have all the money in the world, and we killed your stupid son off, so you don't have any problems there. Your cancer is cured. We got you that new wife you wanted. Wow. This is amazing. All right, well, I'm just going to take the rest of the money since nothing seems to faze you. So.
All right. So taking money. That actually reminds me of a story. Back when I was in college, I was out with some friends of mine. There were maybe, I think there were 3 of us, and we're college students. It's Michigan, and so we're not dressed like to the nines or anything. This is the time of flannels and jeans, so it's the 90s, it's the grunge era, so we look a little bit grungy, but not hooligans by any means, right? So it was my friend Mike Bailey and Greg Zonka, and we're just hanging out at the Target and looking around, and we passed this woman, and I think one of us accidentally brushed her shoulder or something, oh sorry, and just kept walking. Didn't think anything of it. Well, we're trying to walk out of the Target, and all of a sudden, the security walks up to us and says, can you please come with us? And we're like, sure, I mean, what's the problem? And then they sat us down and told us that this woman had lost her wallet, and she was blaming us. And we're all looking at each other like, what the heck? What, are you crazy? No, we didn't take it. So, I kid you not, they actually took us out and put us in separate rooms, and they were questioning us. And I mean, I thought for sure Mike Bailey was going to lose it, because he was freaking out. But anyway, I just remember they actually were trying to interrogate me, and he was trying to play all nice cop and everything, just talking. So, what are you doing here? What's your major in? Did you steal the wallet? No. I was like, okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So, did you steal the wallet? And he just kept doing that to me. But I must have passed, because he let me go. He let Greg go, and Mike Bailey is still traumatized to this day.
There you go, Janet. This is our second official date. Just want to make sure everything's perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. So the first date went so well.
Yeah,
I just think it's great. I feel really close to you. It's just wonderful. So, do you want to sleep with me yet? How do you like the? It's a fillet.
Yeah,
Can you
I
see
see
the-
that.
Hi,
Hi, you two. Hi, you two.
Hi.
Such a cute couple. The dessert menu is right here, and
You want to go with?
so just as a special
Go
treat,
way fast.
because we can see. So I can't understand
Do
anything.
you have any
except-
specials you can read
No,
off?
look, ma'am. Look.
She wants to
You
sing.
have a brownie here, and the gentleman was talking to me earlier, and he said that you guys are sleeping together tonight. And I just thought, what a way to celebrate the union. So it's on the house.
Janet,
Right.
I did not. Yes, I did.
Hey, what the hell?
What?
I'm not gonna sleep with you. This is our second date. We're not even through the second date. When you guys touched me earlier, that's the most we've touched. That's the most we're gonna touch.
Champagne for the lucky couple.
Is the whole restaurant in on this?
I don't know what. Janet, I don't know what.
He's a catch.
I don't know what they're talking about. I'm not that kind of guy. It's not. I'm not gonna be like. Roses for the lady.
No,
And the pack of condoms for the
Do you two know why you're here, don't you?
No.
Those exams weren't cheated on by themselves, were they?
Professor, you don't think we would have
You're a
cheated?
University of Michigan student. Of course I think you cheated.
How hard can it be?
Look,
University of Michigan.
don't try to turn it around on me. Just because there was 3 of us teaching the class, we split up the class. Anyway, it's not about me. It's about you and you. But you know, the first one that tells me what happens, maybe become my TA.
We cheated. We completely cheated. In our flannels here, we have all of the answers.
This is why you're going to be my favorite graduate. So, Billy, guess who's getting expelled?
Who?
Do you need his help? Tell who's getting expelled.
Yeah. Why don't you look in your Nirvana CD where you hid all the other answers to?
Oh, you are the best narc ever.
Perhaps you should check your share CD for the rest of the answers.
Oh, really? You're going to
Yeah.
try to narc him out?
Yeah, oh,
That's
really?
not cool.
Yeah, really?
I'm going to ignore the share comment.
How can you ignore share?
She's no prince.
What, you want more from me?
Well, you're still here, and you've been expelled.
Oh, so it's just that way. It's just that
We're a
easy.
public university.
So I just get up and walk out.
Or run.
And what do I tell my parents?
You should have thought about that before you filled the CD with answers, don't you think? You little grunge punk.
Son, it's about time. I'm gonna show you what we used to do for fun when I was a kid. I know you keep asking. Okay.
Yeah, cool, Mom.
I know I phone a while
I
ago.
heard you were wild and crazy.
I was wild. Okay. So, well, we're starting young. Okay. So here's like just this is my 10th birthday party. Just some friends over.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, cool. Cake.
Yeah. And then the teenage years.
Ooh, I bet things get a little dicey there, huh, Mom?
Target.
Okay.
That's when we hang out. Okay, don't tell your dad. I just went to Target and freaking nuts.
Oh, so you messed around in the Target, like you pranked them and.
No, we were just there until it almost closed. And sometimes somebody would walk by and would be like, "We're gonna try this bra on really loud." But then we never tried it on. Then
Oh, okay, okay,
we
so,
upped our game and got a little older.
okay.
And we hung out at Cole's.
You mean the Coles that's still there on Berry Lane?
Yeah, but that's not like it used to be. It was way tougher.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
tough, so like you hung
Yeah.
out with gangs and...
Yeah, I had a gang of 3 other girls and myself.
Okay, alright, this
We wore skirts down to our knees. Whoa. Short sleeves.
So, what do we do next?
Yeah.
Well,
Now that we're here at Kohl's in matching skirts,
And I have a coupon that says 20% off.
shut
So
up.
it's gone
That's
from
like
there.
freaking stealing.
Kohl's cash, Kohl's cash, Kohl's cash.
Okay.
Hey, kids, getting a little bit loud. Things down. Make sure those skirts are okay.
Oh, it's above the knee. What you gonna do?
I'm watching you, kids.
Can we go to the Amazon return line?
And just grab something off the shelf and try to return it. My mom does it all the time.
Maybe we should get some Pringles.
Welcome to Cole's, sir. I understand that you're going on your 3rd date tonight, and you are looking to find a little number, an outfit for your lady.
So they'll have
Lingerie
to-
from Cole's.
So don't have like something.
Wait.
It's just, I'm looking for something special
Yeah.
for my girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3rd date is
exactly.
always the date.
Yeah, hot and sexy, hot and sexy, hot
Yeah.
and sexy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can sense that you want to propose to her, too. It's a 3rd date. What are you waiting for? Here at Kohl's, we got a fine selection of bridal dresses and tuxedos. Why even wait?
I wear flannel all the time. I don't.
Son, Mom told me the news. Convinced a girl to go out on a 3rd date with you? Use this ring, okay? Because there's no way any other girl's ever gonna get that far with you. So she's the keeper. I got your mom on the 2nd date.
Did you use the secret words?
Yeah, where you kind of whisper and mumble off to the side.
Yes,
So
exactly.
yeah.
I thought that was just me. I tell you, got me to like do stuff around the house.
I don't know what
So
you're
watch
talking-
TV. Go take a shower.
And look how tidy the house is.
So, honey, okay, I know you're on your 2nd, 3rd date with the boy, right? He seems really, really nice. He does.
He's a little presumptive.
Honey, what do you mean? He's not trying to.
Oh, he's trying to everything.
Honey, you're 15. Almost.
Please don't be 15. Please don't be 15.
Hey, Janet.
Yeah.
Smoking doesn't mean anything. Tonight was great.
Eh.
Just that's all. I think it was more than that.
It was okay, but I don't want to lead you on too much, okay?
I would like to marry you.
See, I said one positive thing and you just go bonkers. You gotta slow down.
I really love you.
Breathe. Okay. No, put it back. Put it back. There we go. Yep. Now, we're just gonna talk.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear from outside this motel room. As you can see, I'm a man of faith. And it would bring me no greater pleasure in the state of Utah to bring you two together in harmony. Man and girl.
Only we were in the state of Boston.
The state of Boston. We've been over this again and again.
Maybe one more time for good measure.
I'm tired of fighting with you. This is not good for our relationship.
I can't really say I think it's good for any relationship, to be honest.
You always bring it up. Constantly, constantly. When can we get married? When can we get married? Isn't being together enough for you?
It really isn't, otherwise I'd be okay.
23 years we've been together. Do you really need that flimsy piece of paper?
I do, because I keep bringing it up.
And a cheap little ring? You think a ring means anything?
It does, that's why I keep asking for it. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, you've been working here for 10 years. And why do you need an employment contract?
Because I asked for it. Hello? Seems like the obvious thing.
I don't get it. I mean, you do pretty good work as a volunteer. And, then we'd have to start paying you.
Oh, exactly, which is what I'm asking for, to be an employee.
I mean, you can call me Mom, but do we really have to, you don't have to put that on paperwork.
We do, you birthed me. I came out of you.
We're just friends, We live in the same house. We do some things together sometimes. But it's not like official.
I don't know how much more official it can get. Here's my birth certificate, Mom. Your name on it and my
I
name
thought
on
I
it.
burned that.
Well, Dr. Sin, the time's almost up. I just have to say, your method may be a little bit unorthodox, but you have helped me so much. It's amazing what you do.
Sorry to interrupt, but number 37 just appeared outside. That's my number. I think it's my turn for the session.
He's a miracle worker. He talks a little too much, but he's a miracle worker.
So, I was waiting for 3 hours at the Baskin Robbins. You understand?
Oh my God, you're fantastic! I'm a grow hub driver too. I'm so sure. Let it out, let it out.
Ice cream cakes and hamburgers. And oh my God, you wouldn't believe
what the Coles down on Dansbury Street wanted for their executive luncheon.
Oh, tell me, I can't wait to hear this.
Burritos. How are you gonna find a burrito in the state of Michigan?
All he has is flannel.
I know. Stupid university down the street.
You know, we heard about your session with that Baskin Robbins guy, and you spoke. Oh, you better look at me. You're fired. You've disgraced all therapists in the world. You better keep looking to the left, because your practice is done. Yeah, damn you for looking to the right. You're disrespecting me even more.
So Charlene, I found the perfect man. He never talks. It's so amazing.
And that's our show!
Once a month, third Friday of every month. Next month it will be August 16th, and it's a Friday again. So tell your friends, the sign-up sheet right up there if you want to get into any of our
Facebook, or
Instagram, MySpace, totally. There, if you want MySpace, we can get that space too.
We have another one Napster.
Napster. So thank you all for coming. We are South Bay Unscripted. Let's introduce ourselves.
Be it.
Sean! Sean!
Brian! Rich!